Hello, welcome back to another review. Doing a lot of reviews this year just because, well, got some gear I want to show off. This is something I got for Christmas as well. I got two pedals for Christmas. This lovely Maestro Fuzz Tone, Maestro, I'm still trying to figure out how to pronounce it, so I apologize. And this Rainbow Machine by Earthquaker Devices. I've always wanted one of these. From when my guitar teacher, John Charney, check him out on YouTube at John Charney. Great guy, great guitarist. He turned me on to one of these when I was getting into the Beatles and taking guitar a bit more seriously. And it was everything I wanted for the psychedelic soundscapes. I couldn't afford it at the time, and I had a hard time finding it because my local guitar store didn't carry it because, well, I live in the middle of nowhere. It happens when you build a coal mining town and the coal mine runs out. I gotta move. Anyways, this is the Rainbow Machine. It is I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It does like a chorus thing, a pitch shifting thing. There's some delay elements in there. There's this magic button. It's really interesting. 6 knobs. These control loudness. This controls pitch and helps with this effect. So this top portion is just turned on by this. When you turn it on, turn it down. That's the pitch knob. And it's in the middle. If all these get set to the middle, actually. It's like a slight delay. So there's nothing too extravagant going on when it's all in the middle. So you go real crazy. And then to activate the magic setting, you click this, and this is the magic. This is tracking. Obviously, if you've ever worked with a harmony pedal before, you know what tracking is. It's when you're playing the notes and it helps to track that. It's probably a bad description, I apologize. Tone, that's the overall tone of the pedal, the brightness and darkness of the pedal. I think it also does some other things when you... Helps with some of that. And the magic itself, go real crazy. You go real light. So, I've always wanted one of these because my guitar teacher, and I finally got one. It is a whack pedal. Let me say that first and foremost. This is not an everyday use pedal. Yes, it has chorus elements, delay elements, pitch shifting elements, but it's not a normal one. It's not like turning on a Boss CE20 and going. It's not like turning on a DD7 or any Boss delay or any other delay and going. Try that on there. I'll just show you. If you try that on there, that, rockabilly riff. Let's try it with the magic setting. So it's not an everyday use pedal. This is for when you want some wacky sound effects on your songs, on your recordings. Yes, you can do some of that with modulation devices like phaser, choruses, tremolos, and delays. But this is the drug sound of the 60s in a box is the best way I can put it. Let's do some playing. Enough yapping. So you can do chorus. That actually sounds pretty good. I said, not for everyday use. Now, the pitch knob, as you turn it, I believe neutral, like I said, is in the middle. But if you turn it down, it does fourths. Lower fourths. Then you go up, it's thirds. I'll crank the top row of knobs. This is the primary knob turned off. That's your primary volume, so I suggest keeping that a little bit above noon. I'll turn down the secondary. It's a little more subdued. Let's put the pitch back then. Oh, that sounds a bit like a double tracker. So you can tweak this to be pretty much normal, but like I said, it's not a normal pedal. And it would all sound right in the correct musical context, of course. Now let's turn on the magic switch, which is the main reason I love this pedal. So let's turn the magic knob down and see what happens. Ooh, I like that. You can do a really trippy version of Oh Holy Night. Let's add a phaser. I wanted to hear this with a phaser. It's like Oh Holy Night, but a little bit, shepherds are a little uneasy. It works in the right context. So let's turn the magic switch. Let's crank it. Have a lot of fun with this. Let's put magic in the middle. So what the magic is doing is almost taking you up the scale at different things. It's like that effect in A Day in the Life, during the big orchestral part. So I'm going to put it a little north of noon. Turn the tone down and see what happens. Turn it up a little bit. A little bit more. This is tracking all the way up. crank it all. That sounds lovely. Now let's turn the tracking down. It's like a swell. So, yeah, that's trippy. Now, I didn't really play any songs, just kind of played some scales and some phrases, because I'm not really sure. I'm still learning how to use this pedal, but I really wanted to show it off because I finally got it, but also because, you know, it's neat. So I have everything cranked. It's going to sound terrible. Actually, not too bad. Let's add the... Not playing anything. This is insane. That is perfection. Maybe not for you, but for me, I love that. I'll put that more back towards this. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this review. That was just me messing with knobs and trying my best to get some decent sounds out of it. Again, this is the Rainbow Machine by EHX. Nice close-up of it. It's a beautiful pedal. Also, thank you, EHX, or not EHX, Earthquaker Devices. I apologize. Earthquaker Devices, thank you. Thank you for making the magic switch non-momentary. Earthquaker Devices, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry I didn't mean to call you the wrong company. But thank you. I love this pedal. They didn't send it to me. None of this gear has been sent to me. This has all come out of my pocket or was bought for me from a friend or parent, you know, for Christmas. So thanks, Mom. Thanks again. But thank you, EQD. Every time I say E, I'm so used to saying EHX. EQD. Thank you, Earthquaker Devices, for the Rainbow Machine. This is a phenomenal pedal, and I love it. Look how cool that graphic is. Just take that in. That's lovely. So before we go, I'm just gonna click it on and just do something crazy real quick.